Welcome to ECI 546, New Literacies and Media. I'm Dr. Hiller Spires, and I am your instructor for this course. I'm also delighted that you have joined us for the graduate literacy cohort at NC State, and this is your first semester, so welcome. New Literacies and Media is a pretty interesting course because we're going to be exploring how literacy is changing as a result of new technologies. This is an online course, so we're not going to be meeting face-to-face. So I want to make sure you understand how the course is organized so you won't be confused. But please know at any time, if you are confused, you can email me, or you can also email Casey Paul, who is the teaching assistant with me for this course. And she is a doctoral student and very knowledgeable about the tools and about the course. So she's happy to answer any questions as well. I'm going to explain to you the design features of the course, and I think if you understand these, you'll be able to navigate very well. First of all, note that over on the left-hand bar, we have several links that are important. Here, you've got the syllabus. You've got a place where we can send course announcements, so you might want to check those regularly. You can also check your grades here. And then here are a couple of galleries that we will be having you post some of your work to. So let's go back to the syllabus. The very first thing I would ask you to do is download the course syllabus. You need a hard copy of that course syllabus and keep it with you at all times while you're working on the course. The course syllabus is very important because it has an overview of all the course requirements and the due dates. It also has all of the rubrics that we'll be using to evaluate your work. So if you look at that syllabus, I think you're going to be very clear about what is expected in the course. Secondly, if you scroll down, let's see, how can I scroll down? There should be a way to scroll down, right? Somewhere. Oh, there it is. If you look here, you can see that we have the orientation session and then all of the units for the course. This is where all of your content is. And we have designed the course so that there are 8 units, and each unit has 2 weeks in it. So after you do your first session for orientation, where basically you're going to be introducing yourself and getting to know your colleagues, then you'll go into Unit 1, and there is a Week 1 where you will be doing some readings, you'll be viewing some videos, processing some information, and then in Week 2, you will take what you've learned and you'll represent what you've learned using a cool tool that we're going to ask you to learn about. So you'll actually take the information you've learned and put it into a cool tool. And that way you have another tool that you can understand and know about that you'll be able to use with your own students. Another feature is what is down the middle of the Moodle, and we're calling this the water cooler. Here, you're going to be able to ask questions, celebrate accomplishments, share what you're learning. Any kind of information that you want your classmates to know, you will be able to add it in the water cooler. This is also the spot that we're going to post our Reading for Social Justice book talks throughout the semester. And I'm going to post mine first, and then each of you will have signed up to post yours throughout the semester. So I hope you'll use the water cooler. It's a way for us to have community building for the course and for you to be able to communicate and share information in more informal ways. Another important feature is this Twitter over on the right-hand side. This is a Twitter feed, and it is connected to the New Literacies Collaborative. So sometimes I'm going to ask you to tweet out some information, so you'll use this hashtag NewLit, and your information will show up in this Twitter feed. Now, you can also add other hashtags so that the tweets that you do will go to other communities as well. And finally, a key feature of this course is collaboration. So for several projects, you'll be asked to find a partner, and you will be designing a project with a partner. Now, you might ask, how am I going to collaborate with a partner in an online course? That's a very good question. You can do it a variety of ways. You can do it in the old-fashioned way, get the phone number, call the person, have a phone call conversation. You can say, I want to meet you at a coffee shop face-to-face and collaborate that way. You can also use digital tools to collaborate. You can do it through email. You can do it through Google Hangouts, Skype, a variety of digital tools. It doesn't really matter how you communicate through your collaborative projects, so long as you find something that works for you and your partner. And two of the ways that we're going to collaborate, the first one is through the Cool Tool Blast. So you will need to find a partner to conduct your Cool Tool Blast project on. And you'll also need to find a partner to do your project-based inquiry, which you're going to learn about both of these. And we would suggest that you use this water cooler section right here in the middle to find out about your colleagues' interests, so that you'll be able to find a partner who might want to collaborate with you on either one of these projects. I think that's all for now. Those are the key features of the class. But I think the main thing I want you to remember is that we are always here for you. Casey and I are always here for you. I respond more quickly, and probably Casey does as well, to emails. If you leave a message on my work phone, I may not get it for several days, but if you send me an email, I'll always be able to respond promptly. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to us. We're going to have fun in ECI 546.